Now, Katelyn, back in 2010, your father took a test as part of a promotion at your local church, and later he found out that he was diagnosed with cancer. So what was it like at that time for you to find out that kind of news?
My parents actually knew for a while, and it was during basketball season when they found out. And so they didn't tell me until probably a few months after they found out. And when they did tell me, it didn't seem real. Like I almost didn't react. I was like, this isn't real. Like, this is a dream type of thing. And then it kind of took me a while for it to hit me and to realize this is really serious. And but for some reason I had this gut feeling that everything was going to be okay. And so we all just kind of looked on the positive side and just try to think everything's going to be okay, hope for the best.
So what are some things that you remember about that time and how it had such a powerful effect on your family?
Honestly, we became so close. My family is very centered around God and our relationship with Jesus, and we just really came close in that aspect and really focused on praying and just trusting in God's plan and that everything would work out the way it's supposed to. And I mean, we would pray more. We always have prayed a lot, and we prayed more than we ever had during that time, just asking for my dad's health to be okay. And so honestly, it just brought our family closer than it already is.
So being from such a close-knit family, how did that benefit your dad in winning his battle with cancer?
I think it helped him stay positive, and my dad's one of those people that he's not going to show if he's down about something, or he's very a positive person, and he doesn't want to, I guess, show that he's maybe sad or affected by something. So I think just having us encourage him and be there for him, and my mom was there every step of the way. They had to go to Kansas City multiple times to do checkups and different tests and whatever, and she was there. And my brothers would come home and take care of me and my younger brother at that time, and would come home and cook for us or whatever, make sure that we're okay. So we all just kind of helped each other out as much as possible.
So for you personally, how was that experience? Was it life-altering, or what would you use to describe that experience?
I tried not to think about it very much, especially because at that time it was basketball season and I had academics and everything. But I guess life just throws obstacles at you, and you have to take it how it is, and you have to stay as positive as you can, and just lean on people that have always been there for you and will be there for you. And like I said before, it really showed how close our family is, and it really made me realize at any point in my life, if something hard comes up, I can lean on them, and they're going to be there for me, and I'll be there for them. And so it just made me really realize to treasure every day and every moment with my family. And now, when I get time with my parents, I soak it up. I treasure it as much as possible, and all the little things, I just soak it up, like I said, and just enjoy it as much as possible.
So how special is it for you to look up in the stands at every home basketball game and see both your mom and dad there supporting you?
It's amazing. They have made so many sacrifices for me over the years, and my dad has had to work shift work. He's had to do just a regular job amount of hours, and then so he's always put in as much effort to make it to my games as possible. But I also understood he has to work, and then there were times on the weekends he'd have to work, so he'd have to sleep. And then growing up too, my mom has always been my biggest cheerleader. She's very rarely would I look in the stands and she wasn't there. And for them they come about almost every home game, and they go to the K-State, KU, they've been to Iowa State, they've been to some Texas games, and to see them in the stands, it means so much to me, and to have their support no matter what. If after a hard game, they were there to pick me up. After a good game, they're patting me on the back. They were never there criticizing me, because they knew I was already hard on myself. So just having that constant support and looking in the stands and just being able to smile and just knowing that they had my back, it's a great feeling.